Hi everyone, welcome to Turnbull's, coming to you live today from the Turnbull's Northumbrian Food Hall here in Alnwick in the heart of Northumberland. Coming up on today's show, we're going up to Ingram Valley. Master Pete's been up there talking to Ross Wilson, farmer extraordinaire, about sustainable farming. Also, we've got a fantastic giveaway for some Hepple Gin to tell you about. Master Pete, whilst he was up at Ingram, looked at some Angus cattle, and we've also got Butcher Dan's top picks, all coming up on today's video. I'm joined as ever from the other side of the camera by producer Matt. Matt, hello. How are you today?
How are we doing, Mark? Yes, I'm really good, thank you. Enjoying a nice bit of sunshine today.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I believe that Master Pete's been up to Ingram Valley. As ever, you were the other side of the camera. Did you have a nice time up there?
I had a lovely time. I love spending time up at Ingram Valley. We're very lucky to have that on our doorstep, and it's very nice of Ross to be so hospitable every time we want to come and has a visit. So, really great.
Excellent.
Really
I'm really looking forward to see it. Can't wait. I haven't seen that video yet, so I'm very excited to see it. If you want to shout out, if you've got any questions, as ever, just drop them in the box below. Producer Matt is sitting. Hopefully he can see your comments today. We had a few technical problems. Matt, can you see the comments?
Yes, Brian Hunt, first one out of the gate. Brian, good afternoon.
Hello Brian, always one of our regular viewers there. Brian, I hope you're well. Brian, look out, we've got something special coming. So as I said, if you want to shout out, drop your comments in the box below. We love to hear from you. Fantastic. So as I said, Master Pete, our head butcher here at Turnbull's, Master Butcher, has been up to see farmer Ross, and they were talking about sustainable farming. Let's see what Ross had to say.
Morning everybody, it's Friday morning, and as you can see we're up at Ingram here with Ross Wilson. What a beautiful view we have up here. I'm up here to talk about Great British Beef Week with Ross and about these beautiful Angus cattle, which you can see is way down there as we're up in the hills here, and it's fantastic. Ross, what a place you live in. It's amazing.
Yeah, on days like this, Pete, it is. There's no place you'd rather be. Just best place on earth, I think.
Yeah. You know, we're up here and it's amazing just looking down on the cattle down there. And your venison is the deers is crossing in there in that paddock.
Deer over there, just off shot a bit at the minute, but the deer off to the right. Cattle on the bottom, calving at the minute, so we're on just keeping a close eye on them. They're down there in the calving fields, and they'll, once they've calved out, come up and start grazing the hills up here for the summer.
Ross, a little bit that I'm interested in is the conservation part of it. Is like with your cattle being up on the hills and things like that, and obviously your sheep as well. And that, how's the wildlife, the birds and things like that? Do you get like breeds coming back? And
yeah, funny you say that, because it's British Beef Week next week, but a couple of days ago it was National Curlew Day.
Yeah.
And I did a bit talking about how the importance of having the cattle and the sheep on the hills. Yeah. You know, curlews are a massively important bird up here, symbol of the National Park. They're declining, and you need to have the cattle and the sheep up here grazing to kind of get the right grass lengths for the nesting ground. You know, the poo everywhere, that provides insect life for the fledglings to eat. So it's a circle, and it's not just curlew, it's skylarks, other birds, as well as the flora and fauna. The cattle, are good conservation grazing tools up here, which we need to keep the environment as we want it.
And this is us at Turnbull's. There's music to our ears because we're getting native breeds in at Turnbull's. What 8 miles away from here. We're able to come up and have a look at them, and it's amazing the backdrop to everything. It's not just about buying cattle for us. It's the other side of it as well, which we can work with you, which I think is tremendous, and other suppliers across at Hepple Gin, which are very similar to what you've said as well. It's absolutely tremendous. So we've got these local producers are doing an outstanding job, and we can support you as well as you support us.
Well, it's a win-win for us, and not just for us. I mean, you obviously support a lot of local farmers. You're a massive contributor, and help our business and others immensely. And that kind of thing, keeping our food local, seeing it go through your food hall is great, because we don't want to send our cattle, if we can help it, the far end of the country. We'd rather keep it local. People buy local, eat local, and it helps everyone. It helps the local economy as well as the environment. So I think it works both ways. It really does.
there we go. Excellent. That's really, really interesting. So there we go. Sustainable farming in the valley at Ingram Valley there. Producer Matt, you must have had a good day. Very interesting listening to that there.
Yep, it was lovely weather, lovely day out. It's great. Ross is so passionate, and Rebecca as well. The farming they're doing is unlike any other in the northeast. You know, they're the only one that's got the Planet Mark certification. So yeah, they're just doing an absolutely fantastic job.
Brilliant, that's great. Yeah, excellent. Thanks for that, Ross. And what a day up there. Beautiful when it's like that. Fantastic. You may remember a week or two ago we went up to Hepple to see how Hepple Gin was made, and we had another fantastic day out up there. Great countryside once again. But Walter at Hepple Gin has very, very kindly given us a bottle of Hepple Gin as a prize. Yep. Producer Matt, I believe we're running a competition to win this bottle of gin on Instagram. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
That's right, Mark. So this is exclusive to Instagram. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, head on over. It's Turnbull's Food. We've announced with our friends at Hepple, they're going to give away a 70cl bottle of gin. To enter, you've got to like the person on Instagram and follow Hepple Spirits and Turnbull's Food. Tag a friend that you cannot wait to share a gin and tonic with in the description. And if you want to get yourself an extra entry, put it on your story as well. We'll pick a winner, Mark, on Monday next week, the 3rd of May, and we'll ship that gin out to you.
There you go, 3rd of May. If you want to be in with a chance of winning, as producer Matt has just said, head over to the Turnbull's Butchers, Turnbull's Food Instagram account, and who knows, it could be you winning this delightful bottle of Hepple Gin. I've got to say, we sampled it. It was rather good. I got stitched up. I was the driver, so I only got to taste a tiny little mouthful, but it was so good I had to buy myself a bottle. Can staff enter? I'm guessing I'm not eligible for this competition, Matt.
Sorry, Mark.
I'm going to have to.
You can't enter this one.
I'm just going to have to replenish my stocks by buying a bottle. There you go, everyone. Make sure you enter. Producer Matt, have we got anybody watching today? Any comments, any questions?
We do indeed. Well, Brian said that he had a run up to Ingram the other day and it was such a lovely place. And that he also spotted a curlew that Ross was talking about in the video and all the other deer. Absolutely magnificent stuff up there at Ingram Valley.
Good spot there, good spot.
Russell Bruce has been on and says, Mark, I want you to replace Philip Schofield or maybe Gino De Campo on TV. You're wasted at Turnbull's and you should have a career.
I don't know about that. We do enjoy doing our little videos, so it's always good fun, and it's fantastic when we get feedback from everybody watching. So thanks for your comments. Anyone else?
That's it.
That's it for now. That's brilliant. So as I say, we've got Hepple Gin there, Master Pete. We've just heard about sustainable farming, but it's also British Beef Week here at Turnbull's, and it's coming to an end this weekend, but you've still got time to pick up. We've got a fantastic offer on beef topside, 15% off all this weekend. And we've got some Aberdeen Angus from Ross Wilson's farm in Ingram Valley. And Master Pete, that's on sale this weekend at Turnbull's. Master Pete thought it would be a wasted opportunity not to ask Ross to take him to see the Aberdeen Angus cattle that we are selling here at Turnbull's. Here's what Ross showed Peter.
If they're giving you a calf every year, the key is to get rid of them before they start giving you a buck.
Hi guys, well we've just come down the valley off the hill and we've just come down to have a look at Ross's calves in his Angus. Ross, what sort of year you had with the calving?
Calving's been alright. They said weather's been dry, we could do with a bit more rain. So the biggest drawback is we've just had no rain. It's been a very dry spring, which has held the grass growth back a bit, which when you've calved, you want the grass away to get them eating, and so we're still having to give a bit of silage and a little bit of hay to these girls here just to keep them going till the grass comes away. But overall, you know, they've calved away quite nicely. You always have one or two issues, but no, we're happy with them. The Angus seem to pop out and calve quite well.
They're tremendous, absolutely beautiful animals, and as you can see in the background, the little calves and that, they're absolutely beautiful. So how long will it take these to sort of get the size where you'll be happy?
To get the size, they'll probably take thick end of 18 months to 24 months.
Yeah.
Don't do them quickly. just on grass, so they'll go up to the hill this summer, spend the first summer on the hill, then they'll come on to some good or better grazing this autumn, take through the winter on a forage crop, and then hopefully next summer get on some good grass to get a good finish to them. So yeah, 18 months, and some of the slower ones will take that second winter through, but that's where we're looking at.
So in my opinion, these animals here are absolutely stunning and well, unbelievably looked after, and they've got the greatest garden, really, haven't they, across around here to wander around, and it's just magnificent to come up and see these beautiful animals. And actually, I'd like to thank you for having me up, Ross, and taking the time out to take me around your farm. It's been a wonderful day and a great experience. Thank you very much.
Not at all, not at all. Pleasure having you up here, showing you what we're doing. So, and thanks for supporting us and the local farmers alike.
No,
really,
pleasure,
really
pleasure's ours.
There we go. Thanks, Ross, so much for showing us around the farm, taking Master Pete to see the cattle. It's wonderful that we have suppliers like Ross. Ross comes into the shop every week to buy his meat, you know, and it's just fantastic to have hands-on control over the whole process for us here at Turnbulls, to be able to go up to the farm and see how the meat that we sell is being produced. We're just so lucky to live in a part of the country like this, and as I said, Aberdeen Angus is on sale all weekend here at Turnbulls. So it is a breed of animal that produces a fantastic taste, produced for taste and tenderness. So if you want some tasty, tender beef this weekend, how about picking up a bit of Ross's Aberdeen Angus? Producer Matt, I believe you've tried the Angus.
I have, yes. Like I said, Mark, when beef comes into Turnbulls, I'm a big fan, and the Angus is absolutely sublime. Speaking of Angus as well, we've got a bit top side left as well. 15% off, Mark, top side, right up until Sunday. So what a great deal.
It's a fantastic offer. Brilliant. If you're in store, make sure you pick some up. It's also this weekend bank holiday, the first spring bank holiday, the first May bank holiday, and who can believe it, we're into May already. I'm not quite sure what the forecast is, but you all seem very keen on barbecuing. So I thought it would be wrong not to ask Butcher Dan for some of his top barbecue picks for this weekend. Here's Butcher Dan.
Yes, I'm here. Bank holiday weekend, and looks like the sun's going to get out, hopefully. With a bit of luck, so we'll put a little spread on here. Show you what we've got on offer this weekend. All kinds of burgers. We've got about 7 or 8 different kinds of burgers. Some maple bacon burgers. These are the double bacon burgers. We've got lamb cutlets in lots of different flavours. We've got tomahawk steaks still on there. We've got about 7 or 8 kinds of kebabs on offer this week. There's loads of different kinds of sausages. Lots of chutneys to go with it. We've got spatchcock chickens, 5 different flavours of those. Joints of brisket. We've been slow cooking one on the barbecue today. Lots of lovely beers to wash it all down with. I would love to crack one up, but I'm working for the rest of the day. So you can just see what we've done today on the barbecue. We've just slow roasted a brisket there. How about that for a bank holiday treat? Got all the gear, so get yourself in this weekend and we'll see you soon.
There we go, Butcher Dan. There's a bit of laughing going on there. Did I hear some laughing?
I think the cameraman must have fallen over there, Mark.
Producer Matt, have you been on the beer since whilst filming?
Not since yesterday.
Excellent, Butcher Dan, thank you for that. Yes, as you can see here, we've got all things barbecue for you this weekend. I don't know whether producer Matt can zoom in on the selection we've got here. You can see we've got kebabs. These are lemon chili and ginger chicken ones. We've got some black garlic beef kebabs there. We've got burgers galore, sausages galore. Best-selling sausage here at Turnbulls is the Northumbrian sausage. Fantastic on the barbecue. My favourite burger I haven't got in front of us, but we've seen it on Dan's video there. It was the maple beef burger. The guys, when they're making that, it's a beef burger and they blend maple syrup into the mix and put maple cured bacon around the outside. Producer Matt's waving at us. Matt, have you got something?
Just a great comment there again from Russell. Really enjoyed the black bean stir fry a few weeks back. We'll pop in and try some of the spicy beef and chicken this weekend. My 8-year-old daughter won't eat any other meat that doesn't come from Turnbulls. Great products, well done.
Thank you so much for that. Was that Russell?
That's Russell.
Russell,
yeah,
thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a loyal Turnbulls customer. So as I said, if you want to fire the barbecue up, lots and lots of options. It doesn't have to be warm. We're hardy in the northeast of England. Get your barbecue fired up. Everybody, more importantly, stay safe. Have a fantastic weekend. Have a great bank holiday. We'll look forward to seeing you in store. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.